Good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. We are in Glacier still, and we are also a little bit of an ice show at the end from our little ice skater. Keep in mind, she's only been skating since Christmas of last year.
Full disclosure, I'm filming this Friday, even though it's Sunday. Okay, I decided to use this another day. So I got out that brown paper again. This is just construction paper, kids' construction paper. Put a tiny bit of Periwinkle Blue, which is one of the new colors I just got from Dylusions Ranger. And I am going to offset the green square and do it like that. Some reason in my head, a nature, which all maps are nature, but this is a national park, and my experiences have been so much on the land. I felt like it needed land colors. Now, in my world, yes, periwinkle blue is a land color, and so is smushed peas. So, I think with all of that, this is too bright. I love it, and it can go somewhere else. It could be used in Venice, because of all the glass, the Murano glass in Venice. Oh yeah, okay, so see? It all works, all works. All right, so I'm gonna glue this down before I change my mind again. Now this page, because I used one sheet, is a little bit smaller. So there's gonna be a white border, but I can disguise that somehow. And I did not purposely paint the entire surface solid periwinkle blue. And I'm okay with that. And because I am skipping around, hopefully my spine won't get as curved. Because I tend to do that. I go in order most of the time because I'm not organized enough. But on this one, I've actually kind of plotted out where I'm going to put certain maps. Okay, this one is too big. I got red on my camera. Okay, then we're going to do this across the fold, and then most of this not on the fold, but it'll be pretty offset, and I'm okay with that. Should I put ink around the edges? I don't do that enough, and I really do like that look. I put blue or black around this edge. That'll help it stand off from the blue edge, theoretically. There might be ice skating pictures at the end today. I'm not sure, because it hasn't happened yet in my world, but tomorrow night, last night for you, was Bella's recital on ice. And they called it The Greatest Show on Ice, and it's like a circus theme. And I might put a little bit of her skate career on here. This is the first time she has done a couple little like singing programs at church and things like that, but she's with a large group of people, and on this one I think there might be like 15 kids of all different levels of learning and their skating journey, but I think each one of them has a little bit of a bit part themselves, because it's kind of like their progress, a showcase of their progress. Okay, we got a little bit of global warming because it slid. That's the Canadian border, and I did not put Waterton, which is the Canadian side of this park, which is a little bit of a different texture. It's more water than mountains, but I've not been to that side. And we talked about it last time, but we didn't do it. Okay. And Kurtie suggested that I get out my National Park book journal. Because I'm going to paint this all blue. Okay, now we need to fill in some more stuff. Alright, this is Mini Glacier. M-A-N-Y. And Lodge. This is Lake McDonald and Lodge. This is St. Mary's. That's Avalanche Lake. I think I spelled avalanche wrong. Avalanche. Okay. We'll fix that. Okay. Now, I want to do kind of like, you know, trees. And mountains. There is a lady, and I don't remember her name, who is doing her journaling with no sound. But you can hear her pens, you can hear her ripping paper, you can hear her paintbrush on the paper, you can hear tape, like washi tape. It is beautiful sounding. She has a very good microphone, let me just say that. So if you could only hear my pen. Alright, so there's some mountains. Now there's, I mean, this is total mountains everywhere, obviously. This, oh, and the Highline Trail is on the west side of the Continental Divide. Which, the Continental Divide, everything west of it goes to the Pacific Ocean. And on the east, we're close to the Eastern Continental Divide in North Carolina. And everything here goes to the Pacific Ocean. And here I think it feeds into like Missouri, Mississippi, Gulf. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's close. Or like the Great Lakes and stuff like that. Alright, so now and I want to do some, I'm going to do it with ink. Like trees. Because there are gorgeous, all kinds of gorgeous pines and beautiful trees everywhere. I'm just doing like stick figures. I just wanted to add some of this in. As if I were John Muir sitting on the edge of the Highline Trail working in my journal, right? Right. I don't know. He was more Yosemite oriented, but still. Now, I need to do some journaling. And I haven't done any journaling, writing of the words yet. I'm going to do some stuff about Marin County. That's going to be covered up. Thank you, Bella, for that little heart. Oh, Cornwall. I'm going to have to glue this in because the tape is not going to hold it. I don't know where I'm going to write Cornwall stuff. It's going to have to maybe be a tip in. I'm not sure. Or I could just write a little bit right here. Oh, my favorite maps. That needs a lot of work. Let us grab a Stabilo and work around the border. How about that? Or actually, here we go. This blue. Because these paints kind of come out chalky, especially on this paper that I use, the construction paper. Actually, I wonder what will happen if you do this. That's not fair because I have some of that paint still on my brush. Okay, don't mess with it, Beth. Back away from the paint. Okay, but I am going to put a little bit of a border. This has actually got to be trimmed. I like a sketchy border. Always. I don't know why. I just do. I think it kind of frames it. We might have 3 days or 4 days in Glacier because I think it definitely needs like a definite defined title. Okay, I'm very indecisive about this one. I'm not totally sold yet. It needs something else. Let's do a black, just ink pen border around the map and that little white margin that I left. Scratchy, sketchy, purposely, because that's what I like. So maybe when I'm finished with this, I'll go back to my National Park book, and which I did in 2016, because that was the 100th anniversary of our national parks. And I'll do a major flip through. And that was what I used for my sketchbook project in 2017. Okay, that helps it, grounds it a little bit. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to think some more. I do like this better than this for sure. And that will be pretty for Venice because of the glass and all the beautiful colors in Venice. I'm trying to include pictures of mine at the end of some of these that I like. Venice, I can do. New York City, Lake Murray. Okay, step away, Beth. Step away, because I'm not liking it, but I don't want to go farther because number one, I don't know what to do. And number two, I could put a little, their logo right now is, when we were there, it was like the animals. It was the iconic animals, a moose, a bear, an elk, and a mountain goat, I think. stacked on top of each other. I could do something like that. I have some gift bags somewhere. In my new folders, maybe. Okay, step away, step away, step away, lady. Okay, see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy the ice skating pictures of our little lion. See you all tomorrow. Subscribe if you can. Bye.